Hello guys, welcome to the course Step by Step Mastering PowerShell. This is the first course in PowerShell series. In this course, we are going to learn from basics of PowerShell to advanced concept of PowerShell. So let's jump into the topic. What are the topic we are going to cover in this course? Step by Step Mastering PowerShell course is divided into two parts. In the first part, we are going to learn about PowerShell basic, and here we are going to learn about PowerShell introduction, where my attempt is to explain you what is shell, what is PowerShell, why we need PowerShell feature, what are the things it is going to be connected. Once we understand that, then you will know about ways to use PowerShell. Then we will do some experiment with the PowerShell. We will learn about some commandlets, and at last of this PowerShell introduction, we will learn about ecosystem. Once you understand this, then we will understand about comments in PowerShell, how we can do commenting in PowerShell. After that, we will learn about variables. What are the variables? Basics of variable types we will learn about, variable scopes, and we will also work on some of the examples. Once you understand variables, then we will move further and we will look into the collection variables, that is an array in PowerShell, where we are going to perform all these exercises along with the understanding of collection variables within PowerShell. After that, we will learn about operators and flow control in PowerShell. So here we are having two parts. In the part 1, we are going to learn about arithmetic operator and operator precedence. We will also look into comparison operators, and in the part 2, we will look into logical part and the flow control. And in the flow control, we will look into if block, if else block, and the switch statement. Once we have good understanding about this, we will proceed further and we will look into PowerShell loops. So here we will learn about all the loops, types of loops supported by PowerShell. So all these loops we will discuss about, and when, in which scenario, which loop you should use, we will discuss one by one with an example. Once we understand the PowerShell basics, we are in a good position to proceed further for PowerShell Advanced. In the PowerShell Advanced course, we will learn about functions in PowerShell, where we will look into what are function, why to use function, types of functions in PowerShell. We will also look into how to write documentation for function. Then we will look into some of the commandlets. We will discuss about ease of use. Then we will look into how to apply validations on functions, and at last we will understand about what is the problem with PowerShell function. And then we will look into dot sourcing, and within the dot sourcing we will learn about reusable code, pros and cons of dot sourcing. After learning dot sourcing, we will proceed further and look into PowerShell modules. In the PowerShell module, we will learn about what are modules, why to use them, module components, what are the module components, module types of module we will learn about, where we will look into script module, binary module, manifest module, and the dynamic module. We will also look into features of a script module. Once you learn this thing, then we will proceed further with PowerShell remoting, where we will learn about what is PowerShell remoting and what was happening prior to PowerShell remoting. Then we will look into architecture of PowerShell remoting. Then we will understand that why do we need PowerShell remoting. We will discuss about security concern. We will also look into how do we enable the WinRM, and we will understand all these concepts with code. So you must be asking, who can take this course? This course is for everyone who want to learn PowerShell. This course for non-programmer as well. So what you are waiting for? Let's jump into the course and let's start the discussion. See you in the course. Till then, bye bye, take care.